Hello and welcome to Great Hang, the greatest hang that's ever hanged. I'm your hang, Tim McLaughlin, coming to you with your other hang, Myka Fox. Hello, Myka.
Hi, Tim.
How are you?
I am fine. How are you?
I'm doing great. We have a guest today, and this guest left me on red on Instagram several weeks ago.
You promised you'd wait.
When I said, do you want to be on the show, Carmen? And it said, scene, and no fucking answer. But she's here, and she's part of the Women's March. It's Carmen Lagala.
Yay.
Hi. So I never responded to you, but I did respond to you.
Immediately.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense. That tracks.
Yeah. Makes sense to me, too. I was like, Myka, text Carmen. She'll respond to you.
You want to know? And I said my podcast. I didn't even mention you just in case that was the deal breaker. And then I was just going to trick you into Tim being here.
No, I know you both had a podcast. I was like, it's either a separate podcast or it's that podcast.
I left it vague. I was like,
I'm like, oh, Tim, hello. If I had secret beef with you, that would be fun.
And then I'd just be like, hello, how are you, Carmen? This is good. How are you, Carmen?
I'm good.
Thank you for doing it.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for saying yes to me and not Tim.
Yeah.
Of course, anytime.
Yeah, it
I
helps.
can always do that.
What have you been up to? Anything exciting? This is where we catch up.
Ooh, been having sex.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You heard of this thing?
Yeah, no.
We've
No.
heard of it.
I knew what it was, but I've forgotten.
We've heard, not done.
Listen, when you are in a relationship for over 4 months, things tend to slow down.
That's right.
For 4 months.
We got to the 5-month mark, and I go, put the brakes on her. We're done.
When is it? Is it 2 years? Is it 1?
When it slows down?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Tim and I have been together for about 4 years. It's my longest.
Yeah, that's a long.
Yeah.
It's not your longest.
No, my longest relationship, of course, is with God. And that has been my entire life.
And they stay fucking.
Yeah, no, this is my longest relationship for sure.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Women, I don't know if you know this about me, Carmen. Women don't like my antics to a certain extent. They kind of get fed up with me being a piece of shit all the time.
They leave you on red emotionally.
Uh-huh. That's right. That's right, goddammit.
So you've been having sex, you say?
Yes. Tell us,
I love
has
how
it
she's
been-
like, I've been having sex. We're like, we've got this. We haven't been.
You should. Look at all the space you could be having. You could have sex on that tramp. Have you had sex on the trampoline?
Oh, my God. Carmen, that thing was so hard to put together. I'm going to fucking try to have sex on it now?
Yeah.
There's a weight limit, Carmen, and Tim exceeds it on his own.
What the hell do I know?
It is 300 pounds, and we would technically exceed it by the time.
Is that true? Oh, yeah, it is.
Would you really?
Yeah. I weigh like 220.
And I weigh like 175.
But the weight limit on a trampoline. No, you don't.
No offense to the one. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah. Not that there's anything wrong with that fatsos.
Yeah. So technically, we would get there, because Tim is abnormally large. But
Abnormally.
you said I couldn't say obese.
Are you dense?
I never said you couldn't say obese.
Oh,
When did
wait.
Density?
What?
Density?
Tim is a
Some mass?
Tim is
Yeah.
dense in many ways.
Yeah. Wait.
I love this podcast.
Wait, what? Oh no. That took too long to get.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That's what we call irony on the old podcast.
I wish someone would do some ironing around here.
So, okay. Okay, first you have to wash your clothes to have them warrant ironing.
I have the Chinese wash them. The Chinese wash my clothes, and they're mean to me when they do it.
You do drop off.
Yeah.
You rich bitch.
I know. Yeah, he's so rich.
It's
all
not
that
expensive.
managing the bowling alley twice a week money he gets.
It's not that expensive, and I hate folding my laundry. I hate it more than anything in the world.
Laundry is the worst chore.
Yeah, I hate it. My mom loves it. My mom's like, laundry is like zen. She's like, I meditate while I do it. I was like, that's crazy. She loves doing laundry.
Having it in the house changes things, but
Yeah.
no, it's a horrible chore.
You have one in your house?
No, God, no. That's my goal. That's all I want.
That was my goal, and you see
Yeah.
this place. It's
Yeah,
incredible,
it's
and it
so
was the
big.
one thing, and I was like, fuck. And this doesn't even have a laundromat anywhere near us. Like our closest one is 3 blocks away. So when we're lugging it, it's like,
Yeah.
it's a fucking to-do.
It's so much.
Yeah, I wait till all of my clothes are dirty, and then I carry like a 30-pound bag of laundry all at once.
That's exactly what I do.
It's the greatest thing, and it's the only exercise I ever get for 3 weeks. It's awesome.
Every 3 weeks?
Every 3 weeks, I wash all of my clothes.
I put them on
I'm
a
a month.
strict workout plan. Once every 3 weeks.
Well, Carmen, so do you have a new boyfriend? What's going on? Are you just out here
You just out here, yeah.
plowing just street people?
Previously plowing street people. No, I have a boyfriend now.
Whoa.
A boy.
Oh, is it official? I
Time.
think I have a guess who it is, but we don't have to make it public.
I mean, it's public.
It is public?
Yeah.
You've changed your Facebook status to in a relationship?
Do they still have that option on Facebook?
I don't know.
We don't. The only time I'm on Facebook is for Facebook Marketplace when I'm trying to scam old ladies out of their antique ashtrays.
And the only time I'm on it is when I'm building up my Facebook
You can do it. You can think of it.
my professional profile on Facebook
my
so that I can get
professional
money off of
profile.
ads. I made $1.50 off of ads this
You can
month.
make money up. God damn, there's so much stuff.
Yeah.
I don't want to go on Facebook. Ugh.
I know. It sucks.
It's the worst.
If you can make money any other way, I suggest you do it. Tim can't.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, excuse me. I manage a bowling alley, and I do a pretty bad job of that. So
If you did a good job, they'd fire you.
that's true. It's a bad bowling alley. The boss came in yesterday. I had my feet up on the desk. I was half
no.
asleep, and he goes, "Hey," and I go, "Oh, hey, what's up, boss?" He goes,
You were asleep at work
I
and you
wasn't
got
asleep.
caught
I
by your
was
boss.
like-
You didn't tell me this.
I was like half asleep. I was zoning out.
Oh,
My-
that's fine.
My eyes were still open, but I was staring straight at the ceiling. Just not a thought in my brain. It was incredible.
It was dead there, though.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
dead. It was dead. The boss stayed and drank a bunch of drinks and then had to drive 2.5 hours upstate. I was like, this guy rules. So, Carmen, how long have you been with this man of yours?
4.5 months, I think.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
So you're almost
Officially
at
less
that
than
5.
that. We didn't have the chat until
Oh.
maybe mid-January.
I'm surprised because you have tiny vagina syndrome,
I do.
and you had and you famously. I would not bring this up if this was not part of her act. All right, this is not something I know from personal experience. I know this
Yeah.
via her comedy, and you had sworn off dick for that said reason
Yeah.
because it's painful. I too have a tiny vagina.
Yeah, what's yours called?
It's just tiny. They just comment on it every time I go into the guy, and they're just like, "Wow."
small in general.
It's just small. What do you mean?
Yeah.
What is it called?
There's different.
TVS.
There's a lot
Do you
of
suffer
different
from
things.
TVS?
TVS.
Tiny
Yeah.
vagina syndrome?
Tight vagina syndrome.
That's what they call my new job, actually. I work at TVS.
Yes, very tight.
Yeah. Why? What's yours called?
Persistent hymen,
Right. Oh, right. Your hymen grows back. I might
or like
have
it
that.
it's just like thick and just chills and it's like still there.
What is
kind
that?
Of thing.
What does it look like? How do you know when you
Looks
have
like a regular vagina. That's why he didn't even catch it until I
That's-
complained like 15 times in a row.
That's the thing is when I first started having sex, I
Mm-hmm.
asked the gynecologist, I was like, hey, man, this hurts a lot
Yeah.
and this ain't my first time.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
what are we fucking doing? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
how many times is it going to hurt before
Yeah.
it stops hurting?
Yeah.
And they were just, oh my God, I just had a fucking like memory cleared from the depths of hell.
Oh, my Lord. What?
Breaking news.
Holy fuck. Okay, go ahead.
The nurse who I was telling this to, or whatever the lady was, she was like, oh, if it hurts when you have sex, you should try having sex without a condom. And I was like, Miss, I am 21 years old.
That's smart.
Wow.
That
This
is the
lady's a-
worst advice. 21 years old. She's like, do you trust him? I'm like, and the guy was 33.
trust him?
I'm like,
Oh,
she
no.
should not have been telling me to pull the condom. Like, that's going to fix it.
You should
The
try
nurse
the
is-
pull-out method,
The
ma'am.
nurse is like, you should have him shoot on and around your pussy and then cram it in with his dick.
I know. Unreal. Use the jizz as lube, she said.
What a stupid bitch. That's crazy.
Is that crazy?
Dude.
I remember at the time being like, you're bad.
I think
bad.
nurses might
That's a
be
horrible
dumbasses, dude. Because I think I've told this on the pod, but when I was in Dayton, there was a group of nurses at a table, and I go, "You guys are all pro-vax, or you guys are all anti-vax, right? You know, because I thought it'd be funny because they're nurses, and they were like, yeah. And I was like, what?
Oh, no.
They're like, no, we believe that the vaccines cause autism. And I was like, and you're medical professionals.
Yeah.
And then I called them the R word, of course, and clever brained is what we say on this pod. And I called them that. It ruined the show, and I had to go on for 40 more minutes. So it was a bad show.
You know, with the exception of your aunt, Tim, most nurses are the most horrible people on the planet who are mean, and they get into nursing to be mean to other people.
Yeah, my aunt got into nursing to help children.
Gross.
Aww. But besides her, you're right. Nurses, all should talk nurses.
Yeah.
Bad. Very bad at their jobs.
Some of them are horrible people.
Yeah, very stupid.
One
Incredible.
lady-
You're like, I thought you studied medicine. Why are you the dumb? Like, I know more than you do.
Yeah, but
And they act like they're doctors, too. They're like, the only difference between me and a doctor is I work hard, or whatever the fuck their, like, license plate frames say.
Yeah, but like nursing, you can get like a nursing degree from like Everett Forest College, and then go work at like you just like it's on like you just call a number during Maury, and they're like, oh yeah, you can have a college degree now for $900, and then you just go work and change a man's diaper or whatever.
And yet you still don't have a degree.
I don't want to be a nurse, Mike. I don't want people looking down on me.
I don't know.
They would.
I think you could do it if it weren't for the poopy pans.
Yeah, that's true. I can't handle that shit. I
So
just
are
can't
you in
handle it.
love?
Oh, what is this? Tough questions with Jeff G?
Oh, I can't ask a question because you have another podcast where the hook is you ask questions. This is the only podcast now that can have questions in it because you called your show Questions.
All right, Carmen, answer Myka's thing so she doesn't keep yelling at me.
I will not answer that.
Tough question, achieve. Fuck you, Jeff. I'm on to your game.
This is Howard Stern.
Yeah.
Just sweating.
Oh, man. I have been watching so much Howard Stern with Eric the actor. Are you a Howard Stern fan?
I mean, I think he's great. I don't listen to the
That's
show.
a no.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan. I couldn't call myself a fan.
No,
but
yeah.
I like what he does. I was
Do
asked
you know
to do
Eric
like
the actor?
No.
Oh, okay. Then you are not a fan.
What is Eric the actor?
No,
Eric the
Carmen,
actor
mistake. And
Oh,
you fell into
God
it? You
damn
fell
it.
into the trap?
Is a little person dwarf who has all these diseases that calls into the Howard Stern show, and they always get
it
him
a
all
real
these,
person?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they always get him all these acting gigs, and he complains, and then he asks for a trailer, but all he does is sit in the background. He doesn't have any lines ever. He's just a general pain in the ass.
This is a
very
podcast where we talk about other radio shows the whole time. And
This is from this is from about 2003. This is what I've been watching is old Stern. Anyway,
But anyway.
I hope that love does find you someday, Carmen.
Thank you so much.
Mike, any more questions over there?
Yeah, did your pussy loosen up or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, regular sex makes it loosen up.
Tim.
But what about like doggy? Regular sex. I don't know. I was just doing like a fun thing.
Oh, yeah. He's deflecting because he doesn't want to have to fuck me that often.
I don't want to do it. I never want to. I don't want to fuck anybody. I just want to fucking chill, watch the Tulsa King, and fucking go to bed. That's all I ever want to do. Maybe I'll watch Boston Legal too.
You gotta fuck.
Go on. Tell me more about this theory, Carmen.
Yeah, Carmen. Some fucking quackery.
You gotta. I don't know. Well, it's like, I don't know. I can't be in a relationship without a lot of sex. Like a lot. As much as possible.
Like every day?
It's how I feel connected to the person.
Yeah.
It's-
I know what that's like.
I feel connected from Myka beating me today. She goes, I have fat punchitis, and then started punching me.
Okay, wait. So we have to. So that's it's either sex or that. Like I can't have both.
I mean, I'm not the one over here making up diseases. And then she said, this is the only pill I can take, and then started farting into my mouth. It was fucked up.
That also did happen. It's true. Not a lie. I just wanted to see Tim barf. What is that such a big deal?
This is like our foreplay or whatever. Carmen, we have
Yes.
gotten to the part of the show called plugs. Plug some stuff. Plug whatever you want.
Plugs. Butt plugs. Huh?
Oh, now we're cooking.
All right.
Now we're
All right.
with
Go
gas.
on.
Plugs. I don't know. I'm in Fargo, North Dakota next. When does this come out? I think
tomorrow.
Oh, okay, 24th and 25th. I'm in Fargo, North Dakota.
Whoa.
At the Cellar, not the one that's here that is renowned.
This is the Fargo Comedy Cellar?
Yeah.
They call it the Comedy Cellar?
They call it the Cellar.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Right,
it's an actual cellar. It has a bunch of apples in it.
I hope so.
Full of apples?
Ideally.
Look at a bunch of apple. That'd be sick. Maybe the cellar, the one thing it's missing is apples.
Yeah, they need more cellar stuff, like old ladies walking around smelling weird.
Yeah. So you're in Fargo. How do you get into Fargo, North Dakota? How much was that flight? Did they
Great
cover
question. No, they didn't. I did not look into it before I said yes.
Oh, no.
The gig is, I don't know. Fine. It's $1,200, and then the tickets were like $600. So I'm really making what? I would.
Are you selling anything after the shows?
No, I don't have any
gotta
merch.
Sell
I don't have merch.
Carmen, I got merch for you. It's a koozie. It says tight vagina syndrome, and then on the back it says TVS, or it says TVS real big, and then it just says tight vagina syndrome right on there.
Or you stretch it out, and then when you put the beer bottle in it, it stretches out.
Ooh.
Yeah. That's a good idea, too.
Yeah, that John F. O'Donnell probably had.
John F. O'Donnell did come up with that the other week. It was hilarious when he said it. But you should because koozies, that's what I sell. I made $370 this last weekend.
On koozies?
Yeah.
What do your koozies say?
They say this drink ain't going to suck itself. And
I mean, that's classic. I can't.
I sold out before the last show of the week. I was out of koozies. And they're pay whatever you want. And I get them for I will pull back the curtain a little bit in the plug section, but I get them for 63 cents a piece.
Whoa.
So anything, if you buy like 400 at a time, you can get them for pretty cheap. And then anything over $1, or anything like paper money is a profit. And then you say you pay whatever you want, $5, $10, $100. A guy gave me $100 for 3 of them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So
Tim also had to stick his finger up his asshole, but...
Well, yeah, but for $100, that ain't bad. And he told me it was clean. He lied, but it was still a pretty good deal.
You can wash a hand, though. It doesn't stain a hand.
That's right, it doesn't. Thanks, Myka.
That's what my koozie's going to say.
It doesn't
stain a hand.
But if you do, and people just want to kind of give you money to support you if they had a nice time at the show.
Yeah, that's true.
Tim also shows pictures of his daughter.
Cancer.
There
she is. Look at her.
Aw.
It's a little toe picture.
Toe loved Carmen.
Does Toe have
upstairs.
cancer?
Toe no.
Oh, okay, great.
Thank God. She better not.
She better not.
What else you got to plug, Carmen? Any social media or any shows here in the city?
Oh, sure. At Carmstagrams on Instagram. At Carmen Lagala on Twitter. Is Twitter still? I'm still on Twitter.
No, I was tweeting the other day, and I'm like, why am I doing this?
Yeah, I got
what is the point of
17
this?
likes. I'm like, this doesn't give me anything.
No, the dopamine ain't there no more.
Dude, if I get 17 likes, I'm fucking through the roof. 17 likes on one of my tweets fucking suck. That would be huge.
I'd rather get 2 likes than 17. 17 is like very mid.
Yes.
2, you're like, I'm an idiot.
Yeah, 2, you could be like, oh, did they ban me? Am I off? Am I not on Twitter? That's what I do feel like I've been banned.
You've been shadow banned, Myka?
Yeah, by my own bad tweets.
Well, then you better plug your Twitter to make sure people know where to find you.
All right, guys, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to @Myka Fox, at MYKAFOX.
This is hey gang, listen up. Let's take a little journey down to MYKA.
I'm the only person with my name. You can find me on TikTok, Instagram, all that stuff, MYKAFOX. And, every Friday night at Colbert Club, you can watch Live from Outer Space, the best comedy show in the world. We regularly have Carmen Lagala there. You've also seen one Tim McLaughlin there. And, of course, the man who came up with our term hangers-on, John F. O'Donnell.
I apologize for that. All right. And you can see me in Plymouth, Indiana at a corporate gig that you actually cannot go to.
Stop plugging that.
How much money are you going to make on that?
$1,000.
Okay,
He
nice.
did not negotiate.
No, I did. They offered me $500, and I
Oh.
said I don't leave the city for less than $1,000.
Is that what you said?
And they said,
I've
yeah.
said that, yeah.
And they
Okay.
said, and they said, we heard that you do actually, but well,
They were like, "Oh, you're not
corporate.
sleeping at your parents' house still in Indiana?"
but and
They
then
should
I
be
have
giving you more for corporate. Are you going to be clean?
I have to be clean for 45 minutes,
Oh.
and it has to be about Indiana.
And there's going to be children there.
Yeah.
Ah.
Tim's doing a birthday party.
No.
I don't know how it's going to go.
Why'd
I'm
you
going to
say
guess
yes to
bad.
this? You couldn't pay me $10,000 to do that gig.
I could.
Oh.
I bet you I could.
I bet
You
you
could
could
do it?
No, I bet you I could pay you $10,000 to do that.
Yeah, you're right. I'd figure it out.
But it would suck.
Yeah.
Well, here's the reason I'm doing it. Plymouth, Indiana is 45 minutes south of my brother's house, and it gives me an excuse to get paid to go see my niece.
That's true.
Who's brand new. So I'm going to go see
Aw.
my little cute niece. And also my stepnephew and my stepniece, who I love just a little bit less now. And then I'm at Don't Tell, Columbus, Ohio, the 14th of April. And then, of course, you guys know I'm a feminist, so I'm letting a woman headline for me April 14th and 15th at Helium in Indianapolis.
Who's
I'm opening
headlining?
for Mary Santora.
Oh, fun.
She's very fun. It should
She's
be a
very
great
fun.
show. And then, if you guys are in Little Rock, Arkansas, September 13th to the 16th.
God, this show's gonna suck.
I'm going to be with Tom Takar, September 13th through 16th at the Little Rock something or other. So now, Micah,
Get your tickets now.
Micah, you've got me plugging that for
September?
till September.
Wait, that's
yeah.
in September? Tim, this is so sad, Tim. It is so pathetic what you're doing.
And go see Shane if you're in New York City. Go see friend of the show Shane Torres is taping his special on Saturday at the Sultan Room. I don't know if there's any tickets left, but there might be. So check that out. He's doing it at 8 and 10 p.m. That's presented by Burt Kreischer. So check out Shane's special if you're in New York. And follow me at hot_comic69. Check out Tough Questions with Jeff Sheen and our Patreon, patreon.com/greathang.
All right.
That is it with plugs.
Sweet.
All right. Carmen, now we're going to punch up one of your bits. You got a bit you're working on?
It's called Punching Up Your... No, I only told her about Speak Ill of the Dead. The rest of the stuff is a surprise.
What the hell, Mike? One of them's that you have to tell a fun party story.
She'll be all right.
God
A fun
damn.
party story?
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
We're not there yet. Okay.
Yeah, you
Punch
don't
up
have
a
to
bit.
do that.
A bit I'm working on?
Do you have any new bits? We'll help you punch
sure.
it up because Tim and I are both really good writers.
Yeah. I'm one of those guys. Have you ever thought about being like cool on stage like me? Like being loud, aggressive to the audience, possibly trying to fight them sometimes. Telling a guy if he doesn't shut the
Yeah.
fuck up, you'll face fuck his mouth till he can't talk. Have you ever tried doing that?
No.
Oh.
People don't heckle me. That's not true. People do heckle me. I had a guy stand up 10 minutes into like an hour-long set, and he shouted in front of like a theater full of people. He was like, "My child died in Sandy Hook," and then ran out.
Oh my God.
Were you making fun of Sandy Hook, or was it a...
I was doing gun humor.
Oh.
And turns out his kid did not die in Sandy Hook. He just has some sort of disorder that makes him shout things like that.
It's called Tourette's.
It's called Don't Bring Them to My Fucking Show. Insane.
How'd you find out he didn't have a kid in Sandy Hook?
Because they talked to him in the lobby, and his wife was with him, and she was like, "Yeah, he kind of just has like episodes sometimes," and he didn't remember it. He was like, "Was that a bad one?"
Was that a bad... Oh my God, I want that disease.
Yeah,
But I want to
Don't
do it on
remember.
purpose.
So, yeah.
Oh, you want the disease of being a giant asshole all the time?
Yeah, I wish I had that.
That would rip. Yeah, he's just like,
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, who had more fun that night? Name one person who had more fun that night than that guy. Just, my kid died in Sandy Hook. You know what? Alex Jones might have been a little right.
Yeah.
Maybe some of these people are lying about it.
You're going to get us sued, Micah. Oh, damn. Micah, you can't get this being an asshole disease. You already have fat punchitis.
Listen, it only activates when I'm around fat asses that I gotta punch.
Anyway, Carmen, you got any of these fucking bits?
"Oh man,
Micah, if we get sued because of this, I'm fucking kill you.
She just said this guy lied. I'm only going off the facts, ma'am.
thank God he lied." Oh my gosh.
Oh, man.
Oh boy, I don't know.
You just kind of gotta assume that everyone's a relative of a dead Sandy Hook kid, you know? That's how you gotta walk through life now.
I think they would have enjoyed those jokes genuinely.
Well, that's also it. It's like you are not the kind of comic who's taking the side of the gunman.
Right. That's and like somebody stood up and said that too. It was like a whole town hall meeting.
It was a town hall.
Somebody was like, "She's clearly not in favor of shootings." I was like, "What is this?" I was like the bartender. I was like, "You got to bring me more wine, man. I can't do this show." And he brought it on stage, and I thought somebody was attacking me, and I was like, "Ah!"
Was this in the city, or was this?
No, it was like upstate somewhere. It was just like a bunch of old white people.
Nice.
Who just get sick of not being the one talking for a while.
Yeah. Those gigs are always, whatever.
I don't like this woman telling me about guns. My kid's dead, damn it. You got a bit.
Yes. Okay. I'm looking for some tags or some fun direction to take. Talking about, I came out to my mom as pansexual, and she thought I was combining polyamorous and
Julia Childs.
And
Tim, I was waiting for you to make some fucking kitchenware joke. I'm like, no way Carmen is gonna stoop that low fucking ever. So she's not even remotely gonna go there. And I'm looking at your face being like, I heard pan. I'm the first person to ever fucking make a pan and pansexual joke.
The Julia Childs thing is a little more clever than...
It's A to C, but still clever brained all the way to Z.
Clever brained. No, I forgot my own joke. Polyamorous and transsexual. She thought I was coming out as trans and poly. This is not exactly a true bit, but it's close to it. She definitely thought that I was changing genders or something. It was very confusing for her. But I want to do something about the fact that she created a portmanteau to she combined two words to... God, explaining bits makes them so fucking bad.
Yeah, no, I'm riveted.
This genuinely works on stage, I swear. Anyway, she combined these words. So I'm trying to think of more words that I could say to her that she'd be like, "Oh, you're a quesbian. You're a lesbian who likes quests." Just other things. A cransexual.
My question is, why can't you just tell her you're bi? Why does she got to understand what a pansexual is?
That's fair.
She
is.
Yeah. Hold up. Segment pause. Why you gotta be explaining so much shit to your damn mom? Just tell her you're bi and go on with your freaking life.
Because
that's fair.
Literally, what are the how often? I mean, right now you're a cis woman dating a cis man. Mm-hmm. So how complicated does it need to get for your mom to understand the depths of your perversion?
Yeah.
Is that funny?
No, I was just having flashbacks to. I told my mom I was gonna be off my phone for the day the other day, but it was because I was having sex all day, and I just didn't want her to text me and not.
But what about Boston Legal or the Tulsa King? Did you even watch that at all?
What's also crazy is it's I don't even want my phone to buzz. You can't ignore you're
I
fucking
turned sound off. I just didn't want her to text and then be like,
where are you worried? Yeah. Oh, so you guys are
Where
very
were you guys
close.
banging? A sensory deprivation tank?
So you're very close with your mom. Do you tell her everything about
No.
sex that you have?
No, and less as time goes on. But she, the next day, she was just kept pressing me about this, phone off day. She's like, "What'd you do? What'd you get into?" And I'm just like, I read a book. I don't know what to, lie.
I fucked a pan.
Yeah,
such
nice.
a long period
Myka,
of time.
that's funny.
Yeah, Tim.
I like
It's a callback to your joke.
I get it.
I like fucked a pan. I'm writing it down.
So you notice, whenever I hear pansexual, I always think of Peter Pan. Is it where you only fuck men who won't grow up? Because you are fucking a lot of comics.
Yeah.
So, something there.
That's pretty funny, Myka, in a sense.
No.
It's not.
It's
as
no
funny as-
Julia Child.
take it.
Yeah. Oh, it kind of ties in though. Julia Child fucker. Now is that a character?
Oh,
of
a
some
Julia
sort?
Child fucker. Are you a Julia Child fucker?
I don't know. I find this child very beautiful, and I'd love to suck his little kid penis.
That's actually pretty good.
I'd
Julia
love
Child.
to put some bolognese down this child's pants and suck it off with my mouth.
It's cock and bolognese.
This is a recipe I like to call cock and bolognese.
This is the dumbest show you've ever done.
No, I have a character called Little Boy Who Wants to Be Fucked, and people hate it.
Give us a little.
I want
it.
This is what I like.
Just a little boy who really just thinks someone should fuck him.
Yes, this is
Whoops,
good.
where'd my pants go?
Just a little boy who wants to. No one likes it.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah, you guys, all right.
That's like that. What's his name? He claps while he does his jokes.
Andrew.
Yeah.
Casertano.
Andrew Casertano, he goes.
Oh, I don't do my bit on stage, by the way.
You don't do that on stage?
I just do it to annoy close friends.
Well, I love it. Carmen, anytime I'm around, if you want to annoy everyone while I laugh, I would love it.
If you don't do that on stage, can Tim use that for his corporate gig?
Andrew Casertano goes, world's creepiest boy having a birthday. I wish my butt was a pussy. And it makes me laugh. The audience hated it so much. I was laughing so hard. Oh, man. Well, that bit sounds pretty good.
Sounds very bad.
Does your mom even ask what sexuality you are, or are you just bringing it up and then getting all stuck in the mire?
I think she's confused. She's very open-minded until it's like, I think, her daughter, and then she's like, she like announced it to random strangers when I first told her.
Attention!
Yeah.
My daughter Carmen is pansexual.
Yeah.
I will be taking questions now. Mm-hmm. What does that mean? I think she's trans.
Yeah. After the show, as I came out on stage because I can't actually communicate with people. That's why we do this. And she was like, when you were in the womb, I always knew you were a boy. I was like,
what?
No.
That's funny. She's been waiting this whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Do you use that in your bit?
I've said it before.
That's pretty funny. All right, write that down. Okay, thank you. Well, that was good. Okay, Myka, it's time for hot takes.
Hot takes. Summer in the city.
We have segments.
Great.
The show just kind of meanders on into more Julia Child stuff.
Julia Child fucker? Is that what it was?
Yeah. I don't know. I think this little girl needs a little mouth to pussy resuscitation. You got your hot take, Myka?
I do. So this one is coming to us from Reddit.
Oh.
We're going to make a snap judgment about whether or not you think this person is in the right, just based on the headline, and then we'll hear the rest of it.
Am I the asshole?
Yeah. Is it Am I the Asshole, Myka?
It's unclear, because I actually got this from Twitter. It's like a screen cap of Reddit.
Myka always goes third-party Reddit. She never goes to Reddit herself. She either gets it from Twitter or Quora that is a Reddit.
Tim, do you want me to be a Redditor? Because look out.
No, they're so
that
mean
is some dark you know I'm susceptible to mean thought.
Yeah, so we just give our hot take immediately, and then we find out if we were right or wrong.
Uh-huh.
I, female 36, made my boyfriend, male 39.
He's wrong. Whatever it is, he's wrong.
Okay, then we are on different sides right now.
Tim always takes the man's side. I made my boyfriend end a 17-year friendship with a girl that he admitted he was in love with a long time ago.
Wait, read that again.
The
36.
girlfriend made her boyfriend end a 17-year friendship that he'd had with another woman because he admitted that he had been in love with her at one point.
Oh, at one point.
She made it go away?
Yeah, he can't talk to her anymore.
Oh, yeah, she's wrong. Damn it. Damn it, the asshole is always like the woman being
Is he
like...
still in love with her?
Yeah, wait. Yeah. Was it some... I'm picturing like a long time ago he was in love with her.
I think that jealousy is a bad trait in people, so I think she's wrong.
He insisted that he was in love with her, or thought so, many years ago, but nothing ever happened, and they remained good friends for many years after confessing his feelings to her. He was rejected. He told me the truth right on the first month of us dating, and I felt that there was no chance of me approving this friendship to continue as long as we date. Ugh. Approving this friendship to continue?
Yeah, she's a bitch. She's a bitch and an asshole.
Can you imagine I approve your friendship or not? Gross.
That's very controlling.
Yeah, you can't be doing that. I think it's a bad trait. And you can't, especially if you're friends before you met that person.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've known each other for 17 years, but I don't really give a fuck.
Is that what it says?
Oh, actually, I like her. We're back on her side.
The result is he stopped communicating with her upon my request.
Ooh.
I don't know if I overreacted. Bitch, you're a cunt.
No, he didn't. He certainly did not.
Yeah, right?
Damn, that's crazy.
They have a bad relationship.
I think I stand by my thing. I think she's a fucking piece of shit for doing that. But
I think she has an anxious attachment style. She needs to seek.
No, that is really... But here's the thing. I do think he's still in love with that woman. I think that in my heart of hearts. So I think she is right to be concerned, but the relationship that should end is hers with that guy, because either she's jealous or she's not the one he loves.
Myka has said that men and women cannot be friends under any circumstance.
Really? I would have no male
never
friends
said that.
if I wasn't allowed to be friends with guys who were in love with me at some point.
Hot girl syndrome strikes again.
Mm-hmm. I've had it many a time. Problem in my life too.
Tim, have you ever been in love with a woman who rejected you and then you stayed friends with her?
No, I don't think so.
Have you ever even confessed your love for someone and then been rejected?
Yeah.
You have?
I mean, not confessed my love, but I've tried to like bang a chick that I had been hanging out with for a while and been rejected.
Yeah,
no, it's different.
Did it break your little heart?
I mean, it sucked. Yeah.
Did you stay friends with her?
Yeah. We stayed friends, but I wasn't like in love with her.
Who is she? Are you still friends with her?
Yeah.
Who?
Myka Fox.
Oh, yeah. We did never fuck.
No, I don't. I mean, I've never been in love. I've never confessed my love to someone. I don't think, unless I'm blocking it out.
Honestly, though, like that shit can happen. Like that, people hold on to that, especially the being rejected like that. I was friends with a guy in college who was like clearly in love with me, but like I never even let him like get it out because I was like, I just want to be friends with him. I don't want to ruin it by like this admission. Mm-hmm. And then later he ended up becoming engaged to another woman. I moved like across the country, all this stuff. And right before he married this woman, he called me up and was like, last chance.
No.
And I was like, I felt so bad for the woman he was engaged to. I'm like, this is fucked up.
That's awful. That's my nightmare, is being that woman. You have just triggered so many fears in me.
Yeah. Last year, and I was just like, I was like, so the thing is, I kind of like, if he's still friends with someone that he was in love with and rejected, like, I'm like, there is a problem there, probably.
She might be picking up on something.
Like, she might be right.
Yeah. Myka said, "Happy marriage." Click.
No, I went to the wedding and wore white. True story. It was the only. I was very young, and it was the only thing I had. And I had a friend tell me that it would have been fine because it was like a little off white, and then it was very much not okay.
You were very young. When was this? 1.5 years, 2 years ago?
Yeah, back when I was 22.
Yeah, Myka.
No, I was like about 20. Sucks. I was about 25, 26.
That's too old. That's too old to wear white to a wedding.
I got bad advice from somebody who very much, Stacy, my friend Stacy, was like, yeah, you can wear this. And she goes to like 1 million weddings and knows every rule. And it is still crazy to me that she told me to do that.
Did people get mad at you?
The bride mentioned it.
Oh, yeah?
Awesome.
She said, nice dress. And I was like, I'm going to go kill myself. Never gave him a gift either. What do you know?
You should have cut yourself and gotten it all red.
You know, I think the gift that I gave was not saying yes to this guy and letting her marry my cast aside.
Yeah, that's nice. It is nice of you to throw your seconds to the wolves.
Mm-hmm. What a nightmare.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think, like, it's really like she sounds like a cunt, but... She could be like...
That's true.
She could be picking up... Like, guys hold on to that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what makes them shoot up schools.
During the lockdown, I got contacted by like a ton of exes. And I mean like middle school exes.
Really?
It was a weird, like married ones. It was off-putting as hell.
That's interesting. Like, hit up...
Nobody hit me up. They're probably like, I bet Tim is handling this just fine.
Married?
I mean, like, in creepy... Like, in a, like...
Like to say hello?
The end of the world is coming. I need to contact these people again. Like, it felt like that.
Were they, like, specific, like, I want to do something with you? Or it was just like, hey, how are you? Like,
I think they know better than to... A lot of people don't go that far with me, I think, because they know.
There's just a little bit of scab picking. They want to make it bleed a little bit.
I don't know. I mean, I don't think about these people at all.
Emotional scab picking, Tim.
Damn, Don Draper.
No, for them.
Oh, maybe.
I don't think about you at all. Carmen messages everyone back.
Did you respond to them? Yeah, did you respond?
Yeah, I responded.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That must be fucking nice.
To a certain point. One of them got like super racist and I stopped talking to him.
Wait, what?
Yeah. He has an Asian wife and he clearly is racist against Asians.
Oh, no.
Twist.
Damn. Myka, you gave me a look like Carmen didn't leave me on red when I asked her to do the
Oh,
podcast.
I forgot about that already.
That's what I was saying. It was
yeah.
nice to be.
I responded to middle school boyfriends, but not.
That's crazy. Middle school boyfriends. Damn, that
like
fucking
high
tight
school.
pussy leaves a mark.
I didn't fuck anyone in high
No,
school.
no. I hear that your pussy stays the size of the age you were when you first had sex.
Oh, damn.
That's why you've got permanent hymen syndrome.
I was the little boy who wanted to fuck. Just like my mom always suspected.
All right. Well, that was a good hot take. No news this week. The news is still banned, which sucks.
We used to have a
'Cause
new
it's the best
segment that was bad, and I hated it. And then in a game of Trivial Pursuit, I won the right to not have to do that segment for a whole month. So I've spared you, and you're welcome.
It's a good segment. Everybody likes it. So now it's time for the best segment of the show. Reviews for the podcast. This is where we go on Apple iTunes and see if you, the listener or viewer, have left a 5-star review. We also go to YouTube and read the comments. But no reviews on iTunes. We haven't had any reviews on iTunes in a while. But
Come on, guys.
We do
Fucking
get
leave a
comments.
review.
I thought you were going to make me review someone else's podcast. I was like,
no, that would be
oh,
funny.
God.
That's a good segment.
That is a good segment. No, these are comments from last week's episode on YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like, subscribe, and comment. This is with Katie Hannigan. Liza says, love Katie's energy, great guest, lots of claps.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Uncle Jemima says, Tim makes me gay and Myka makes me spray.
Hell yes.
So that's good.
That sounds about right. Thanks, Uncle Jemima.
And Rob Albert, he told me how to pronounce his last name and I don't know how to do it. Frudrar?
Is there an F in there even?
Yeah, it starts with an F. Anyways, he says, do you have a P.O. box? The answer is no, we don't have a P.O. box.
Interesting. We should get one just to find out what he's going to put in it.
Anthrax. But if you would like to send us anthrax, we'll set up a P.O. box so you guys can do that. And those were comments from the YouTube page. Less comments than normal, but still got some comments. No reviews. Guys, please go to iTunes and review. And also just go to the Patreon and sign up and give us your money. Now, this is the part of the show where Myka was...
Tim stutters all over himself and stammers a lot.
Myka, shut the fuck up. God damn it. When I don't have the news, I'm not able to fucking get my shit together. God damn.
how do you guys not have a sizzling sex? I mean, you could just yell at each other the whole time.
I forget. I just immediately forget all of it.
You have to be really quiet or Tim's boner will go away.
Yeah. I don't like the sound of women. We have to put on the sound of children laughing. Oh, man.
Tim wears a VR helmet. It's a whole thing.
Yeah. I'm in the One Piece world. So we have a fun party. Do you have a fun, like, off the top, since Myka didn't tell you?
Mm-hmm. A fun party story or a tip to being a great hang.
Yes.
That's how you fucking say it quickly, Tim.
Myka, shut. You know what would have been great? If you would have told the guests that this was one of the segments that they needed to prepare for. You didn't actually need to.
And I can do either or. And
or both.
Or both. But if you have a tip that popped into your head, or if you have like a story from when you partied one night and it was crazy, if you have like a party story that pops into your head.
Oh, I
time.
black out when I drink. So
Nice.
You
I
black
don't
out
remember.
every time?
Only when I drink a lot.
Oh, well, yeah, that's known to happen.
I've like woken up with like strange snacks in my bed.
Oh, man, that's a nice time.
Yeah.
That's a nice
of me.
feeling. You're
Yeah.
like, oh, good.
Yeah.
I went home alone, I think.
Dude, one of the greatest mornings I've
Yeah,
ever
I hope.
had. I woke up 2 McDonald's cheeseburgers on my nightstand right next to my bed. I was like, what a dream. I must have fallen asleep before I could eat these. What a dream.
Oh, yeah, you can never meet your blackout drunk self. And I think mine is mean as fuck, but I don't. I have no way of... She's written me notes in my phone before. Just
Really?
like mean things where she's like, you fucking suck. And I'm like, oh my God.
Jeez, that's dark.
Yeah.
To you? Most of the mean drunks I know are mean to other people.
Yeah.
A self-loathing drunk.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's brutal.
I would not like my drunk self. I'm trying to talk. He's talking. Ugh. Be horrible. Be like, this guy doesn't shut the fuck up. I want to not shut the fuck up.
You're like, this guy's ruining my Uber rating. I want to ruin my Uber rating.
Yeah. I want to say racist things in my Uber so that my rating goes way down. Anyways, I don't do that. Just kidding. Just kidding, Uber. They watch. Do you have a tip or a party story?
A tip, to be a great hang.
Yeah.
A lot of off-putting touching.
Yeah.
Touch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but weird touch.
You want a weird touch, huh? That sucks.
That sucks, he says.
Don't.
Boop somebody's nose, like memorable. You gotta leave that party memorable.
I think this is a
Boop their
great tip,
nose.
actually, because that initiates like physical contact without being like slimy about it.
Yeah.
It's instead creepy, which I think is
Yeah.
not better than slimy.
Yeah. Give somebody's knees a little like doot doot.
Yeah. I like it.
I think you guys can do that because you're attractive women. I think if I went up and booped someone, they'd be like, "What the fuck are you doing? Why did you do that to me?"
Yeah.
Tim, I don't think so. I think it's just you personally. Nobody wants touching them, but
Yeah.
I think men could get away with this too.
I think
You know?
yeah, boop, a nose boop.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't think I'm able to like diddle anyone's knees. You know?
That's fair.
Or do the spider trick on the head.
Yeah, I don't think I can spider anybody's head.
That's fun.
Although I'm just anti it because I don't want anyone touching me like ever. So that's the only reason. People, I don't want them hugging me. I don't want them booping me on the damn nose. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I think you should do it.
Oh no. She did not have consent. That is rape. Okay.
It's only, you know what, it technically is rape if you go in the nose, though. If you pick his nose, that is because it's a member of yours probing an orifice. That is how rape is defined. And so
Yeah.
if you pick someone else's nose, or a wet willy is also rape, technically.
We have watched 2 seasons of Boston Legal in 3 days. I don't know
They
if
had
you
that
can
as an
tell.
episode.
They did not. I've known that.
That'd be a good episode, though. I want to watch that. You got to pitch that.
I should pitch that. Where's David E. Kelly? What's he up to? I'm going to knock on his door and say, Michelle, get the fuck out of the way. I got an idea.
Spader.
I love
Bergen.
James Spader. Can we all agree James Spader's the best?
I don't know who that is.
He's the. You ever watch The Blacklist?
Nope.
Did you ever see the movie Secretary with
No.
Maggie Gyllenhaal?
I know Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Yeah. But what about James Spader?
James.
Do you ever watch Boston Legal?
Nope.
Boston Legal, pretty good show.
Don't you remember
Spader.
the 2010s at all?
Yeah.
Nope.
James
What? Who
Spader-
is this?
He's like a low rent Kevin Spacey.
I don't know this man at all.
That's so unfair.
I mean, he's a good actor, but like Kevin Spacey was a movie star, and I think that's what kept James Spader from being a movie star.
Oh, he has OCD.
Oh,
Really? Mm-hmm. Interesting.
How is that interesting?
I don't know.
Two
gives him a little
sons,
depth.
Sebastian and Elijah,
Oh, wow. The
and
Spader
Nathaniel.
the ever-growing Spader family.
And wait, he has 3 sons?
I think he, 2 with somebody and then 1 with somebody.
Anyways, he's a pretty good actor.
Oh, look at him young.
You'd
God,
like him.
age is horrible.
Every character he plays fucks a lot. He's a big-time fucker.
Carmen,
I don't see that for him, but-
looking at him getting older, getting depressed about the turning of time.
Carmen's already depressed about James Spader.
Like, look at him when he's a little young little baby, huh?
Yeah.
His little hair, and then
Oh
look
my
at him
God.
now.
Ooh.
Terrible.
Yeah, real Norm Macdonald at the end of Time
Oh
Space.
no! Whoops.
Yeah.
I wonder if he has cancer too and doesn't talk about it.
Yeah, James Spader rules. He's hot now. He's hot then.
He's not hot now. Good heavens!
All right. Well, did Myka tell you to speak that we were going to speak ill of the dead?
Yeah.
All right. Did you got a dead person to talk shit about? It could
It's
be anyone.
hard
in
to
the
pick.
history.
There's just so many.
Do you want me to start?
I would say all. Oh,
I could. I mean, I didn't know if you had. You can go. You can go.
I was just gonna say all my grandparents.
All my grandparents can rot and piss.
Oh, except for the mean one. No, well, I can still talk shit about her.
All of them except for the mean one?
Yeah, she was so mean to everybody, and like I feel like only we got each other. She was just like she just tortured everyone in the family, and they're all like, I don't know why she's so mean, and I was like,
How would she torture people?
oh man, I should just verbally abuse them.
Yeah.
Would she
can't
call
think of
people
anything
fat?
Specific, probably. She
Nice.
was fat too. She had syphilis. She was riddled with syphilis. God knows when she got it,
Syphilis.
but it makes sense in retrospect. Like when she died, they were like, also she had syphilis, and I was like, oh yeah, of course she did.
It was ruining her brain.
She's
She's a real Capone.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
She was interesting.
So what are your other grandparents?
Oh, but she
Let's
also
talk-
wasn't my birth grandparent. So I'm thinking about like 6 different people. A lot of them I didn't even know. This was my dad's adopted mother, woman who adopted him, who like never told him that he was adopted. He figured it out on his own.
God, that was that generation though.
Yeah.
Like, two of my uncles didn't know that my grandma wasn't their mom until like they were 20.
Yeah, super common.
Yeah. They're
Lot
just
of-
like,
yeah.
that one died. Don't worry about it. I'm your mom now. Don't worry about it.
Hey, come here, kid. Come here. I'm your mom now. Come here. Come here, you little fucker. So what about the other ones? Fucking tell them to. You got to say that they got to rest in piss.
Too cold and distant.
Cold and distant grandparents. This is the crazy. I had cold and distant grandparents too, and it was so weird because it was like, well, just one. The rest were already dead. But like I'm like you hear about grandparents. You see them on TV. They're baking you cookies.
Yeah.
They're like, "Here's my little grandchild," and then
Yeah.
like they come in and instead they're just like, "Why are you wearing that?" It's like, what?
Yeah.
I don't know you, lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, why are you reading a book, nerd? Myka's grandma always would make fun of her for reading
For
books.
reading.
She didn't make
Books?
fun of me for reading a book. She was just mad that I wasn't cleaning.
Yeah,
I guess I should be
Cleaning what?
cleaning. I don't know. The house was
Yeah.
very clean by the time she arrived. My mom was
Yeah.
insane about that shit.
Yeah.
So it was like there was nothing to be clean.
Yeah.
I'd already done it all. Now I'm in a book room reading. For 5, I would say that's a pretty polite child.
Yeah. Yeah. Seen and not heard. You can't do anything right. That generation hated kids so much.
Yeah.
They were, whatever, very traumatized, but man.
Traumatized by what? Getting to see all their dreams come true?
yeah.
Fucking going from poverty to having like a home and like being able to feed a family of 4 on a grossing baggeries job. Grossing baggeries.
Oh wow.
Oh, the Alzheimer's is setting in.
I do think that's a good name for like a British band.
Grossing baggeries. I do
Yeah.
like it. Grossing baggeries.
I didn't even question it. My brain was like, this makes so much sense.
Or we're the grossing baggeries and we're here to bugger all your women's.
Aye.
Where's the loo, cocksucker?
Paper or plastic?
Oh, metal!
Yeah.
Wow, wow, wow.
Who you got, bitch?
I wrote it down. I forgot.
You
already.
wrote
You have to do this
down?
every
Because
week?
Yeah, I have to do this every week, so I have to like think. It's like a fucking. Oh yeah, Jerry Orbach. Fuck you. I'm glad you're dead. Listen, Jerry. You might remember him from what is he on NYPD Blue or one of those things?
Oh, yeah.
Or LA Law. Or
Something, yeah.
he's on one of those serial shows. What
Is he dead?
Procedural shows. Yeah, he's been dead.
Oh, okay.
And
My guy last week was not dead.
and he can rot and piss because my lasting memory of him was the ads on the subway where he was like, "Donate your eyes." I did, and then it was like, now I can every time I look at someone around, I'm like, are those Jerry Orbach's eyes? It freaks me out, and I hate that he left me thinking about that. Fuck you, dude. Just be dead and stay there.
All right,
There's an
nice.
ad that says, I donated my eyes, you should too?
I mean, it wasn't verbatim, but it was basic. Let me look
Yeah,
this
because
up.
he couldn't have said that. Cause
Nah.
it's,
Micah, you are going around wondering if motherfuckers are having Jerry Orbach's eyes.
somebody has
Somebody
them.
has them, or maybe 2 different people.
Oh, that's more likely, isn't it?
Jerry Orbach,
Yeah,
eyes.
2 pirates.
Wait,
Just
Jerry
needed
Orbach,
one.
eyes, John Mulaney. God damn it. Did I do a John Mulaney bit just now? This
he
is
does
why you
have a
have
bit about
I don't
that.
think so. Yours wasn't funny.
Shit. Who got Jerry Orbach's eyes? This is the question.
Oh, now we know. Was it John Mulaney?
Wait. Eve Pizer wrote it. Can't be Eve Pizer, though.
Michael, who is Eve Pizer?
She's
It's
a
Pi
writer.
Day.
She's
Oh.
a writer I'm familiar with.
Oh, cool.
This is a 6-minute read. We're not going to get into it.
Okay. Should I go to my person?
Yes.
All right. Hey, Farrah Fawcett, rest in piss. You were never that hot.
Oh, wait, I found it. I found it. Jerry Orbach gave his heart and soul to acting and the gift of sight to 2 New Yorkers. 2 of them.
Wow. Carmen was right.
That's what it said. All right.
Were they
That's why
pirates?
I should be a nurse.
And it was Law and Order. It was 2 New Yorkers. It says.
That might be why they're talking about John Mulaney, because he has that Law and Order bit.
Oh yeah, here's the ad.
He does
thing.
mention Jerry Orbach's eyes in a bit. I don't remember what it is.
It says for 2 New Yorkers, his greatest role was that of an eye donor. See, there's the ad, and it bummed me out.
That was not his greatest role.
No.
Oh, it's that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had some nice eyes to give, but sometimes you just got to look around and be like, is Jerry Orbach's eyes looking back at me?
Yeah, he was an airplane.
Shit, now I got to see fucking John Mulaney's bit.
We have to watch Chris Rock's special tonight.
All right, Farrah Fawcett, go on, Tim.
Well, I never thought you were that hot. I never thought that poster was that good. I guess maybe because I grew up with the internet, I didn't have to fucking crank to a piece of paper on my fucking wall. But what's that? Whatever that Charlie's Angels wasn't that good of a show. You fucking suck, and rest in piss, bitch. There you go.
Wow, that is a cold take. Farrah Fawcett was hot as hell.
I don't know what she looks like. I don't know any celebrities.
You don't know who anybody is. Were you born in 2015?
Yeah, what the hell?
I don't know.
She's like, she's committing to her Gen Z things.
I spelled it really wrong, but it still gave me her. Okay, well that's.
Is she looking old? Because when she.
Yeah, I mean, this is the first picture that popped up.
Boo.
Do Farrah Fawcett bathing suit or something. That was that's like the poster that everyone had on the wall, like pre me and Tim's generation. But yeah, that.
Oh yeah, that's a really good picture. This one.
Yeah. She's stunning.
Mm-hmm. Everyone can take a good picture, though, if Instagram has taught us anything.
That's right. Thank you. And Carmen says, rest in piss as well, Farrah Fawcett. You were mid, bitch.
Yeah, woman I don't know at all.
Yeah.
Because I don't watch TV, apparently.
Yeah.
No, nice tits, though.
I guess. If you like fucking dog shit.
She does. She's pansexual.
All right.
Do you ever have to explain that to your mom? Yeah, it means I'll fuck men, women, trans, non-binary, and dog shit.
Yeah.
And your boyfriend, sucker. I hope she doesn't listen to this. She does listen to a lot of podcasts.
She does? Or you made it weird?
I did one that was like, I talked about like threesomes I had. It was just like very much something I didn't want my mom to.
Tim is shocked. He can't even imagine having to fuck 2 people. And he's like,
Dear
one
Lord.
is enough.
Yeah.
I get that.
Sheen's bit resonates more and more as I get older, where he's like, I need another dude in there.
Yeah, I love that
help.
bit. That's
For help.
Yeah. He goes, I grab him by the waist, start pushing his hips. Like my friend on a swing.
She's so weird.
He's weird and gross, and he's a bad guy, but listen to Tough Questions podcast out Fridays. We're done.
Well, that's it.
The show is over. We're out of segments.
We're on our
my
final
God.
segment.
Sign-offs.
Sign-offs. This is where we
Sign off.
sign off. We'll do ours first so you can get it. Who for how it's done.
Oh, I do it too. Okay.
Yeah, you have to do it too.
Great.
Signing off. It is me, the person who is scared of anyone's eyes that might be Jerry Orbach's. The nicest woman in the world, me.
Oh, yeah.
Toe's mom, Tim's girlfriend, Carmen's friend, your podcast host, and the leader of the alt-right, Myka Fox.
Signing off. It is I, a man who suffers from a disease that someone else has called fat punchitis. And I also am a cool guy who is nice and has never been in love once in his life. Your Patreon dad, your free feed best friend, patreon.com/greathang. Timothy Grady McLaughlin II. Thank you all very much for listening. I hope you have a great rest of the day. Are you guys say signing off?
Okay. It is I.
No, signing off.
You guys say signing off. Carmen, or they don't know.
Signing off. It is I.
Little boy who wants to fuck.
Yes.
That's it.
Bye.
Bye.